Okay guys, this is Chris and Love Car Reviews. We've got another one for you from SMARTWHEEL Motors. This is a very special S500 68 plate 2018. We'll take you around the car. Now this car has literally every option you could possibly have in the car ticked. We've just taken it out for a bit of a drive and we'll finish up that bit in a little while. And it's a very, very nice car. Sitting on 20-inch 245 40/20s. Again, they're always impressive lights on the Mercedes S-Class. Very, very nice looking grille. Now, inside this car, again, very high quality, what you would expect from Mercedes. And it's got a really nice two-tone cream, beige, whatever you want to call it, set of seats. Of course, the all-important Burmeister stereo, heated seats, cooling seats, and you can control the left and right from here as well, which is kind of cool. Now inside, you've got heated steering wheel, lane assist, got the blinds there as well, which you can just see. And this one has a very nice wood and leather steering wheel. Hope you guys can see that. Full-on new display from Mercedes as well that goes forever. You have two sunroofs there, which again are huge, so we can open those up for you. Now this car is really impressive from the front, but the real magic is in the back. Okay, so unlike your normal car, you have everything in the back here as well. Looks just like the front seat with a little bit more. I'll show you here. Got a couple of very nice, thin, clean looking screens. You have your armrest that converts into your third seat with your all-important cup holders and some additional storage. Now behind here, you can go all the way through to the boot, as you can see. So if you have your skis or anything like that, you can put them straight through. And all your controls down here as well, along with what you can see there is a DVD player. Now the really cool thing about this, if I just jump in for a second, is what's on the door. So I can firstly press this button right here and get the passenger out of my way. is a reason for that, because now if I hit this switch here, you'll see something very special start to happen. I can now get a full-on footrest. How about that, huh? Now of course the seats go back and go forward and everything else as you would expect, but the real magic is in that footrest. It's just awesome. I'll show you here. It's a pretty decent recline on these seats, to be honest. You can see that. I'll give you an idea behind there in terms of how much space you can recline. It's a very, very special car inside. Now to top it off, of course I've got my windows, push those back up. Now if I hit the same switch, pushes up my curtain, which is rather nice. I've got this one right here, which you see here, puts down our blind at the very back. And a final one here, which closes our sunroof. So really, really neat looking car, really nice, really comfortable. I mean, this is the ultimate in terms of luxury. So we're going to get on the road now, see how she drives. Okay guys, so we've pretty much completed the walk around the car. Now we're just going to actually drive, see how she drives. So with an S-Class, I mean, what you'd always expect is something comfortable, something smooth, something refined, something that you want to, you can just sit and enjoy and relax in, and this is it. I mean, I'm sitting here with Sebez from lovecarreviews.com as well. We've been doing a bit of filming today, so you guys will probably see that come up soon in terms of full-on video. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's steering wise, it's very easy. I mean, I guess these cars always have parameter steering, and it's as light as anything. I can pretty much drive with one finger. The seats, it's quite funny because the seats, they hug you properly, and I don't mean like in the way a bucket seat does. I mean, as you corner, the seats are active. The lumbar support, the sides flick up to give you a bit more support in the corners, which is quite unnerving at first, but after a while you kind of get used to it. And yeah, apart from that, the seats just deflate, and then they're nice, relaxed, and very, very easy, very comfortable. Yeah, I can't really complain so far. In terms of technology, I mean, this car literally has everything. I asked the guys at SMARTWHEEL Motors, and this one come from their other showroom at Top Gear, and they said the car is literally fully loaded, and I believe them. I mean, we've been playing a little bit with some of the controls, seeing what the car's got, and like any high-end car, you've got all the normal features. So your memory seats, and you've got your heated seats, you've got a heated steering wheel, you've got massaging seats. Is quite interesting because you've got a whole bunch of different options on the massaging function. Those of you want to give them a quick if you can remember how to get there.
Okay, so basically we are going to the home settings, and then you got look at, so you got all these settings here. You've got media, you've got home office, which is new, never seen that before. In-car office, sorry. And then vehicle. So you've got all these different options. Chris, do you want a massage?
Yeah. It's been a hard day, so I'll take one.
Alright.
Not from you, from the car.
Okay, the car is. So classic massage for Chris.
Alright, feel it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get, so you get a passenger seat.
So just FYI guys, the massage is working its way up my back. So it started with a very low back. Now it's got my kind of left shoulder blade.
Yes, I'm now getting the hot relaxing shoulder massage. You can see what it's kind of doing there. I don't know if it'll really show on the seats. If it was yeah, then you also have other features such as energizing control. So if you're feeling a bit tired, it gives you refreshment, some vitality, some joy, and well-being. So it looks like the car looks out for you.
Okay, so we tried this a bit earlier. I think we put vitality on and we got like a massive blast of cold air. I guess as you're driving a long time, and normally these cars were driven by a chauffeur or something like that, you want something to keep you awake on a long drive that might be 2, 3, 4, even 5 hours if you're taking someone up from here to say Scotland, which is about 400 or 500 miles away. So yeah, comfort wise, this car literally does everything. We haven't played with all the controls, but I said everything you would expect from a car to do and a little bit more. You saw from the video earlier, or earlier part of the video, we've got the curtains in the back. Pretty much from the back you can control everything, including the screens. We actually have a television on here as well, which of course we can't see while we're driving, but those in the back of course you can, because we can't see it as a driver. So it's really nice car. I mean, when they say that the S-Class is the last word in luxury, I believe them now. This is actually the first S-Class I've driven. I've driven the coupe, never the actual four-door daddy of the Mercedes world, and it definitely does what it's supposed to do. It is as smooth as you can ever imagine a car to be. As I said, I normally work with and drive the C63 most of the time, and sometimes the KN as well. This is in a completely different league to anything. Obviously, the 7 Series lovers, the Rolls-Royce Bentley lovers will say something maybe different, but as I'm sitting here getting a massage on my lower back, I've got to say it's a pretty good place to be. So all round, very happy. Now this isn't the latest S-Class. Got C-Class on the brain. It's a model behind, so I think the next one coming out is going to have a whole new center console with the panel screens going up. A bit Tesla-like, but not quite. And quite a few other modifications. But as I said, this is a 18 plate, 68 plate. It's as close as you get to the new stuff coming out. It's got everything that you could possibly need, and I absolutely love it. So this car, I think, it can score high in every category. And obviously, it's an S500, which has got the 3-litre engine, which is no longer the 5 litres. You don't get the same V8 grunt that you had before, but it's more than enough. I mean, the car goes, it's quick, it's quiet, it's comfortable. It's everything that you would expect from a car that you should realistically be cruising in, rather than racing around the corners and whatever else. Now, even though you do have the S65, I think the 3 and the 5 now, obviously they are meant for slightly faster driving, but still not race cars by any stretch, but very good at what they do. As I said, we should have done the seat review from the back, because again, you've got the seats in the back which recline. You've got the footrests which come out. It's just a really cool car. So yeah, we're going to get some petrol now, of course, because big engines need big petrol, and we'll see you guys later.